and it's lights out and away we go. Hamilton gets away well, so does Bottas, and he's wheel to wheel with Kimi Räikkönen. Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel now are level. Sebastian Vettel does manage to get ahead. Sebastian Vettel ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Valtteri Bottas breaks a little earlier and he's getting swallowed up by Räikkönen and the Red Bull that goes off the track. Sebastian Vettel then leads them away from Hamilton, from Bottas, and there is Fernando Alonso onto the gravel.
Really clumsy stuff. A puncture then for Felipe Massa as well. They were tripping over each other like crazy. Really clumsy driving into turn one. Räikkönen is out. Räikkönen broken suspension. You can fix it, but it'll take a while. And that is how he feels about Kimi Räikkönen.
This is suspension.
Okay, can you bring it home, Max?
Yeah.
Last year's race winner then, sadly, out after the first corner.
And that is Kimi Räikkönen. His race is over.
And they were way pretty even Stevens at the front, weren't they? But then the Ferrari of Vettel just got a better drive in the second phase of the start. Vettel the clear leader. And look at Bottas up the inside of turn one. And he did indeed just touch the Ferrari of Kimi Räikkönen that then moved across the track into the Red Bull.
We're on board with Valtteri Bottas here.
Kimi saw a half a chance. And there it goes. Good night and thank you. That's two rivals gone. And then Alonso getting just plain shoved off the racetrack.
Okay, Lewis, this is critical time in the race now, so just give it everything you got. I know you're pushing hard. Give it to it, Bono.
It might be a two-horse race, Crofty, but it looks like it's shaping up to be a real head-to-head, doesn't it?
It certainly does. That's going to be very close. Carlos Sainz comes out. Kevin Magnussen gets there with about a yard to spare, and they're going to go onto the grass with a Toro Rosso as he tries to get past Magnussen. Sebastian Vettel stops. Did Mercedes push Ferrari into the undercut?
This is the opportunity, Lewis. Give it everything you got.
And a cracking lap from Hamilton. This is going to be so close. He's got to pass this Red Bull. Well, and then the Williams will be required to move over pretty quickly as well. So that was an important move.
You get the feeling Mercedes are going to need to bring Hamilton in because he is losing pace on this lap and it will only get worse. Fernando Alonso is going round the outside there of the Toro Rosso of Danny Kvyat, and they almost bang wheels, and Alonso just had to back out of that one again. Kvyat's never a man to back out of a challenge, and Alonso kicks up a bit of dirt as he runs wide through turn four. As Hamilton stops, and is that the medium tyres that have gone on? Yes, it is. Valtteri Bottas is now the car ahead of Sebastian Vettel. How much longer can he keep Sebastian Vettel at bay to allow his teammate to catch him up?
Bottas will go wide with that one. Bottas will go wide. Vettel will be going mad inside that cockpit. So if he can get a good run, what's going to happen down the pit straight? Can he get a better run this time?
Well, let's see.
He's going to have to dummy him. He's going to have to pretend he's going right.
And Sebastian Vettel goes onto the grass this time. Sebastian Vettel on the inside does manage to get past Valtteri Bottas. I get the feeling Lewis Hamilton's going to get past his teammate a lot easier than Sebastian Vettel found it on the previous lap. Yeah.
You're a psychic.
Massa and Van Dorn. What was going on there with Stoffel Van Dorn and Felipe Massa? A virtual safety car has been deployed.
Yeah, what are Ferrari going to do with this one then?
Is this for Lewis Hamilton then to get rid of those medium compound tyres and say, right, can he get to the end on that set of softs?
Ferrari coming in now, but if you pit now, while your rivals are flat out, can go flat out down the pit straight.
See, he's going to lose a lot more time here now because it's under racing speed.
Yeah, he's still going to have track position.
Yeah, but only just though, because look, you can see Hamilton going down the main straight. Wehrlein stays ahead of Sainz. Magnussen's ahead of Grosjean. Here comes Sebastian Vettel. Lewis Hamilton's on the outside. This is going to be neck and neck going into turn one. Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton. Oh, and Hamilton gets forced off the track. Who's going to come out in front? It's Sebastian Vettel in front. Oh, Valtteri Bottas is out of the race. That's an engine that shouldn't have been in the car today, but the new one that went in sprung a water leak and they had to put the old one back in again yesterday. That's a good exit off the final corner for Lewis Hamilton. He's got DRS. Vettel blocks him off on the inside. Hamilton goes round the outside and swoops into the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix.
We have a puncture, more the puncture.
And that's where the puncture came from, presumably.
Yeah. Lewis Hamilton, he's going to go on now to take another Spanish Grand Prix victory. It's his 55th win in Formula One. Hamilton wins the Spanish Grand Prix and closes the championship gap to 6 points as Sebastian Vettel comes home in second. Daniel Ricciardo will come home and complete those podium positions. Perez and Ocon, 4th and 5th for Force India. Nico Hulkenberg, super result for Renault, coming home in 6th place. Carlos Sainz takes 7th. Pascal Wehrlein for Sauber scores championship points with that 8th place finish and a one-stop strategy ahead of Danny Kvyat and Romain Grosjean. And so 5 races down, 2 wins for Sebastian Vettel, 2 wins for Lewis Hamilton.